Hi, Megan. Just going to go over your week 3 critique. Okay, so I'm glad that it helped you last week. I hope that I help you this week. um, okay, so yes, you feel like you're missing something, and so yeah, let's just get into these images. Okay, so um, you said this photo was taken an hour before or so before sunset, and it was still quite, hot in the sky. Um, this image would have been really, really great, but it's just too hot. Like, this is all hot right here. We've lost detail here. We've even lost some detail up front. This tree line here, it's just too hot. That's really what happened with this shot here. It would have been really great, but like you said, the photo was taken an hour or so before sunset. You could have done a few things, but this definitely would have been better at sort of that twilight, hour. Just that time that is short, as the sun is going, because it still looks like it's quite high up in the sky. You could have bumped up your f-stop quite a bit, and that may have made a difference, because she still looks like she's fairly light. You might have had to work on her a bit in Photoshop, but with this being so hot, there's just no way to avoid that unless you, like I said, you really move your f-stop up a bit, but you're still going to get this hot. I mean, it's still going to be very very sun shown, if that makes sense. um, or I would have waited. I would have just waited, especially if this was a client. I would have just been like, okay, let's play, and I would have just given it a little bit more time, or I would have tried to find a different spot, because I love this little teepee. It's really cute, and love the whole kind of concept, and I like where you have her placed, just like almost there, but the lighting just, it wasn't working for you. So definitely, I think that would have made a big difference. So there we go. Okay, so in this next shot, okay, I love this. I love the coloring. I love the editing you did. I love the kind of weeds, reeds, whatever's going on here, right here with this bokeh, and like I like the lines in this a lot. But there's just like too much excess that's not necessary, and it might be all right if maybe they were doing something different, but because she's not really interested and she's kind of smiling off at someone else, like and again, this is another cropping thing. Like, I would have cropped it down to this. Now, you can see that, like, yeah, I'm cutting things off here, but because of what they're doing, like, this sort of looks like it's out of a magazine, like we're taking pictures of their outfits here, and that makes it a little bit more dynamic. That's far more appealing to a client as well. There's I mean, this image is just more dynamic, and this image is still great. Like I said, like, I love the leading lines in this, and by cropping it, I'm cutting all of that out. But you can see how it creates a far more I want to say appealing image. And maybe that's it. Maybe that is it. That it's just a little bit more, because it's got more focus on our subjects here. Again, nothing wrong with this one. It's still great. But just, showing you that different crop to kind of give you an idea of the difference that it can make. Okay, so, and like I said, I really love the lighting in this and the editing in this. It's perfect. Okay, and this last shot, love this. I really, really like this a lot. I I can see that you're trying to get the flare in here, so there is a lot to this. But again, this for me is also a crop. It's just tightening it up. you know, just giving you that. Let me just pull that down so that you can't see that. So you can kind of get a full view here. And I can't move it any bigger because if I do, it's too pixelated. But you can kind of see, you know, you can see more of what's going on here with the bubbles and the spray, you know, and so, you know, we get caught up in like the pieces of things that we love. We're like, ooh, look at that sunflare, you know. And again, this is still really lovely because of that sunflare. But I just think a little bit tighter, it does it like that. It just gives it that little bit of oomph. So like whenever I'm shooting something like this, I try to take, you know, a bit more of a longer shot, a closer shot, and then like a really tight shot, to give myself the option. And then, you know, as you're culling, you can kind of flip through those and see which one really speaks to you. So those are my thoughts on that. But I love it, and I this is a really great idea, and I love how you got this so well in focus here. So fabulous week, Megan. I'm looking forward to your last week, and let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer. Thanks so much. Bye.